Hey guys, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Actually having another beautiful weather day outside. It's like 80 degrees outside here in Missouri. So it feels fabulous. So I thought I would start today's outside where it feels good and just say hello. I'm chilling outside with the pups. Oh, hello Chester. This is our cat. Okay, here's my number 2, Serenity. In the same spot she is always in. She has her little spot on the couch. Sunday afternoon, I have been cleaning house and doing some other stuff, and she is just not doing anything. She's really sitting around doing nothing. Sorry. Do not need to see my face up close. Whoops. Anyway. It was like your whole face was like I had Alex today, my nephew, again. So just in case, I don't know for sure if I've like clarified or not, but our family, the Wink family, we are a part of family of 6. It's my husband, Andy, and I, Jennifer. And we have Jillian, our oldest, and then we have Serenity, Kaiden, and Brody. And then we also have our 2 dogs, Cobbler, who is a German Shepherd mix, and Chewy, our baby. He is a lab retriever. There he is. Chewy! He's huge.
Okay, here, I'll show you this one because it's not as bad.
You can't, yeah, you can't even see that.
Or these
very well.
two.
There you go. Those ones you can. So her fingers are
here,
blue.
These ones?
They're blue because, no, show us the main ones you've been using. Yeah, exactly. She went to her friend's house. Oh, my goodness. There you go. They are purple. You're right. They're more purple.
See, I told you they're more purple than blue. They're not blue.
She went to her friend's house and made slime, and the slime changed the color of her hands. Mm-hmm. So, look at our, here, show our other babies. This is Cobbler.
This is my favorite out of all of the pets.
You're in focus.
It wasn't focusing on your face. It kept like getting blurry.
Okay. Sorry, we had to do a few adjustments on the camera because my daughter doesn't know how to use the camera.
No, it wasn't.
So I've actually been doing most of my recording so far on my phone, on my iPhone, and then I have been editing it through iMovie app, and then just uploading from that. So it's not real great quality yet. It will get better eventually. So anyway, but she, I don't know, she couldn't figure it out. So anyway, but here's Chewy. This is Chewy. Chewy's our baby.
He's the wild one.
Almost a year old. Got him when he was only a week old. So he was born to a group of pups, or the mom I guess had like 11 dogs or something like that, 11 puppies, and didn't want to take care of him. I guess she wasn't taking care of him. I don't know. I'm not really sure if she was just young or just was overwhelmed. I don't know, but my sister actually called us one day and says, oh my gosh, there's this friend of mine, her dog had puppies and they're so tiny and they're not getting taken care of and they're gonna die, so you have to take them. And of course we have 4 children and already one ancient dog. He's 10 years old. Okay, he's not ancient, but he's our little old man, I call him. And then we also have a cat, and then we also have, you know, just ourselves, and I babysit a toddler. So, so we're kind of crazy taking on another dog, but we love him to pieces. He's our baby. He's just a handful because, from what the vet was telling me, he thinks that he is a human. He does not realize that he is a dog because he has been raised with humans. So it's taking some getting used to try to get him to, act like a dog and listen to commands. And I have 2 ornery boys, and they like to get really rough with him, and so they kind of drive him crazy. And so now he just kind of, you know, when someone tries to push him out of the way to get off of the couch or something like that, he thinks, oh, everybody's trying to play with me, so now I'm gonna start getting crazy. Hey Serenity.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Making marble mugs.
These are Serenity's newest craft.
Yeah,
that's what she's
fun to make.
See, she's not always sitting on the couch on her phone. Sometimes she's doing something else.
Not always, but most of the time.
How'd you do this, Ryan?
I got a big bucket and filled it with water. And then I mixed some different colors of nail polish and put those in.
And this is what we came up with.
Which one would be yours?
I don't know. I like both of them. They're really pretty.
Well,
she made one for me and one for her. And here's their basket of nail polish.
Lots of that.
Yeah, that basket is full of nail. That's so cool.
And they're so fun to make too. Like you can just mix 3 different colors and you can do more than 3
and
too.
You just dumped the nail polish like in the water and then...
you just take the thing off and like set it somewhere where it's not gonna get all messed up, and then pour some nail polish in it. And you don't even need that much nail polish too. It's just a few drops of nail polish or like swirl it around. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. It's easy.
Hi.
So Brody just walked in from, where have you been?
I have been outside in the car.
Well, where did you just come home from?
From...
Whose house were you at? So
I was at Grandma's.
You were at Grandma's and you just got home?
Yep.
Okay, so you came inside, right, and took off your shoes and stuff?
No.
When you first came inside?
No, I did not.
When you first came inside, you did not take off your shoes?
Actually, I did the first time.
Okay, so you came home from Grandpa's, took off your shoes, or from Grandma's house, I mean, and you took off your shoes, and you set your stuff down,
and then I got back on my shoes.
Yeah.
And got these on.
And then you went out to get your stuff out of the car. And when you did that, these are what you put on.
Yeah.
Hey, Brody, do you see a problem with the shoes that you have on your feet? Do you think there's a problem with those? What?
That I have different ones on.
He figured he was just going to run outside, so he couldn't find both of his shoes that matched, and so he figured, here we go, we'll just wear whatever.
Crocs.
Huh?
I wanted to wear my Batman shoes, but I didn't know where both of them are. But I didn't know where both of my flip-flops are and where my Crocs were.
So you just stuck one of each on, huh?
Yep.
All right, well, I guess that works. Okay, so apparently today Serenity has decided that it is the day to do multiple crafts that she isn't really prepared for. We have a mess of crayons right here on my cutting board. There's her cups that she did earlier that look great. And then she has decided to take an old pickle jar. Here, bring it over here so we can see it a little better. Like, bring it. Yeah, there we go. So she has decided to
not the best at it.
Take an old pickle jar and make a candle. But she's never really done this before, so
it's kind of
it's kind of a new thing. She wanted to have just like flakes of crayons.
But
this is kind of what she was doing, is breaking up. We have this huge, Andy and I, years and years ago, we bought this big, huge thing of wax. So she decided she wanted to use it. But unfortunately, since it is this big old huge thing, then you have to break it up. And so that's what she's been doing.
It's hard.
Breaking it up into tiny, tiny, tiny pieces. And then,
but I am hoping that it will end up
microwave it a little bit at a time. And so.
I'm hoping that it will end up decent looking. I don't really care if it's just this color because it's a pretty color, but I just hope that it doesn't turn out.
We hope it turns out good.
So we are going out on a walk.
Did you start it that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we are outside. We're walking around the block.
I seriously think it's like 8 o'clock at night, and it is like still 70 degrees outside. It feels
I know, it
so
feels
awesome.
amazing.
And we have had such cold weather lately and such like bipolar weather that this is just too much to ignore. It just feels so good.
We need to go on a walk. I mean, this is a very needed walk.
Yeah.
So,
And it was actually hot today. Like, our house was hot. Brody, in fact, part of the reason why we decided to go on a walk right now,
Brody was
late at
sweating up
night,
a storm.
was he was sweating
A
He
lot,
was, like,
too.
bright
Like,
red and
crazy.
sweating. So, yeah. So we decided that we would
he's carrying rocks.
enjoy a nice little walk. And
Brady,
what
what are you
better way
doing?
to finish our vlog for the evening than
To go on a
a
walk.
nice, relaxing walk. So, yeah. All right, Brody, what do you think?
No.
No?
Whatever.
Are you like leaving a trail of rocks behind you?
So we know our way back.
Is that what you're doing?
So we know our way back.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're
Well,
gonna
we
go
definitely
back
won't get
this
lost
way.
then.
Definitely.
Okay.
We're gonna go back.
Well, should we say bye then? I think.
Yep.
Or yeah.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Have a great day, guys. I love you. Oh, yeah. Bye-bye.